This is flat out diabolical. Angel Reese continues to be a problem for the Chicago Sky, and this latest move against the Las Vegas Aces that took place on Tuesday's game, which was September 9th of 2025, it's crazy, right? Because they thought suspending her would send a message, but she flipped the whole thing upside down on the Chicago Sky organization, let alone franchise, because she refused to play. And let's be real, she's done. She's not suiting up for the Sky again, and Reese has officially quit. I don't know what her mentor, Shaquille O'Neal, is telling her since she is baby sis to him, but this ain't the way to go. This is unprofessional, and this ain't the way to go out. This basically a grown woman having a temper tantrum because she's not being able to do what she want to do when she want to do, and she's not above the program, and she's not above reproach. So at the end of the day, she could think what she want to think, but at the end of the day, this is unprofessional, let alone for the people that are inspired by her, let alone disrespectful to her fans not to show up. I don't care how much money you make. This is your job, and this is what you're actually known for, and reason why you have visibility in the first place, right? So Angel Reese has officially quit in my eyes, right? This isn't a one-time thing. This is a pattern of quitting. That's three straight seasons she's walked away. First with the Sky, then she quit during the Unrivaled season, and now we're here again. She ruled out, being spiteful on August 4th when she played, was supposed to play against the Phoenix Mercury. She said her back all of a sudden hurt again, and then she got sit out for that game. That was on a August 4th game. That was on a Thursday for the against the Phoenix Mercury. Now, September 9th, which was a Tuesday of this week, as of yesterday, was Las Vegas Aces she was supposed to play. Right? So the signs were there all day because earlier she removed all the Chicago Sky, as you can see, mentions from her Instagram bio, as you see on the screen. The Sky Barbie stuff is all gone. That told us everything we needed to know for that front. And yes, she still showed up for warm ups, got her shots, no back brace, looking totally fine in these streets to me, man. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, right? I gotta mute the audio due to copyright purposes. Sorry about that. Um, but yeah, look totally fine to me. You putting up shots, look fine to me, right? I know I'm not tripping. So then Coach Tyler Marsh, right? The coach of the Chicago Sky, head coach. He got in front of the media and said she was good to go. Everything checked out. She did the shoot around. It was supposed to be business as usual. And then boom, right before this game, it's the second game. Remember I said the Phoenix Mercury, she ruled her back injury. Now this the game where she was supposed to play as of last night. Back injury again.
With Angel, obviously the hope was for her to play last game, and she reported that the back pain, and so I think coming into today, she went through shoot around again today, and it was fine. So we're hoping to get her on the floor today, but the approach today was everyone was business as usual, ready to go. With
That ain't no injury. That's quitting. That's flat out quitting. It's a silent protest of her quitting silently. And we've seen this before. It's obvious, right? When someone paints you a picture, don't let them paint you another one, man. This is the third straight year she's quit on the team. The first, she said she had a wrist injury after she realized she wasn't going to beat Caden Clark for the Rookie of the Year. Then she vanished in the abyss during the rival season and didn't even show up for the championship. Now she gets suspended by the Sky, feel disrespectful, taking it personal when it's just business and you need to know how to conduct yourself and be professional, and you done said comments that's detrimental to your team and put your team under the bus, let alone slapped your franchise in the face by spitting in their face by saying some negative things in regards of also bashing in the legend like Courtney Vandersloot because she's old and you feel like there should be younger players and she still could be an asset, but we can't rely on her type of comments. So suddenly your back hurting again, and just like that, she's out for the season. Like at some point, you have to call it what it is. Obviously, it's quitting. Her behavior tells the whole story because even during the practice, when they were celebrating Haley Van Leaf's birthday, Angel was standing 6 feet away from everyone like a Statue of Liberty, just frozen, not engaged, didn't want any part of it. Don't take my word for it. You guys can check out the video yourself. Um, look at this, man. This is Angel right here. Just standing there. So there you have it, right? Then after the game, she seen laughing it up with Jackie Young at the Aces official MGM watch party, right? You can't make this stuff up. I mute the audio due to copyright purposes. There is music in this audio in this clip right there. Seems fine to me. It's just disrespectful to the Chicago Sky, her current team, and disrespectful to her fans and everyone else, not just the organization. So she quit on the Sky, and it looks like her teammates are over it too. Haley, Courtney Atkins, I don't think any of them want anything to do with her at this point. She's young, but she's being ignorant. It's no excuse for her behavior. I don't want to hear it. We not condoning or we not supporting this pacifying behavior. You are blessed. You are fortunate to play at the elite level in the WNBA franchise, a franchise that's growing than ever before, and it's just ignorant. So instead of you being a part of it, you're protesting because you're not getting your way. It just shows the selfishness, not having the right attitude, not even being a team player. So you need to sit down. Maybe they need to Kennedy Carter her and not put her on a roster. Humble her a little bit. Maybe these endorsements is getting to her head because yes, we know the WNBA doesn't pay her that much as she get endorsement wise with Reebok and Reese Pieces being on the box of cereal and all that. We know that, but still, you only got those endorsements due to the visibility of your supporters, aka fans, which are customers, and let alone you coming from college with the rivalry from Caitlin Clark giving you more visibility. So you should thank Caitlin Clark first, let alone thank Caitlin Clark and the fans at the same time, at the same level of gratitude. And then you got to the WNBA. So look, if you look at this, man, this is the second game in a row she refused to play. Even the coach and staff expected her to, and it just wowed to me. Angel Reese is playing chess with this organization. She's playing games, chess games, and she's forcing her way out, plain and simple. And I'm not saying it's the right way because it's not the right way. And you gotta admit, she doesn't care. She's ignorant. She don't care what nobody think. She's big headed. It reminds me of, how when you be a teenager and as a young man you start getting puberty and you start feeling yourself, or as a young lady you start getting your hair done and you're able to work your little job or a summer job and you got a little money for yourself, you're able to treat yourself, like for the ladies, maybe get your nails done, and now all of a sudden y'all feeling like y'all on top of the world. You ain't gotta listen to nothing your mom or your dad say. You know everything, right? I got some money now. You know that. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I like to make it realistic and make it relatable, breaking this stuff down. But you get big head to the point where you feel like you can't tell me nothing. I know about life, but you haven't even experienced nothing. Angel Reese, this only her sophomore year in the WNBA, and she acting like she is a vet. She acting like she have the privilege, let alone if she did have the privilege to do this, it's still unacceptable behavior. You're not leading by example to your young fans, to kids who are inspired by you. None of that. You're big headed with so much privilege that you don't even know how to um mentally, you're not even showing that you're prepared to be responsible with your blessings, right? Because she got all the visibility, she got the endorsements and all of that, her podcast going, whatever, right? But it doesn't matter how much someone gets materialistic or how wealthy they become. If they're not prepared mentally to be able to sustain it or be able to handle it or be able to still remain humble, but just be grateful and knowing how to um responsibly still conduct yourself as if you didn't have these things added on to you, then you're going to destroy yourself. I feel as though this is an Angel Reese self destruction, let alone just showing how much of selfish and not a team player she really is when she don't get her way. See, when you get these things added to you, the visibility, the money, and all this, right? The money and all the wealth and everything, these endorsements, I say, is getting to her head because it's just exposing more of who she really is. Money just exposes more of who you really are. It doesn't take away anything. So she don't care what anybody thinks. She's going to do what she wants no matter what. And this franchise is in chaos, and trade now seems more plausible than ever. And look, this is the third straight year she's quit on the team. The official record will say she was injured, but the sequence of events tells a different story. The story is about a pattern of behavior It's diabolical. Angel Reese, as we know, obviously is done in Chicago, and there's no coming back from this. And this behavior is documented. We can see it. The writing's on the wall. But what do you guys think? Was this a real injury with the worst timing ever? Or was this Angel Reese making a statement and quitting on the sky and making another statement, I should say, because it's her second game she quit, saying that she has a back injury? But get down in the comments. Let me know what you think about this. And as always, if you want more breakdowns on all the biggest stories in the WNBA, make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel. Catch you in the next one, family. Peace.